Chapter 22. Good day, said the little prince. Good day, said the railway postman. What do I do here? Asked the little prince. I sort the passenger into bundles of 1,000, said the postman. I dispatch the trains that carry them, now to the right, now to the left. At which moment an express train, brightly lit and rumbling like thunder, shook the postman's cabin as it passed. They're in a great hurry, said the little prince. What are they doing? Not even the engine driver can answer that, said the postman, at which there rumbled past in the opposite direction a second brightly lit express train. Are they coming back already? Asked the little prince. Those are not the same ones, said the postman. It's an exchange. Were they not happy where they were? One is never happy where one is, said the postman, at which the thunder of the third brightly lit express train rumbled past. Are they chasing the first passengers? Asked the little prince. They're chasing nothing at all, said the postman. They're asleep inside there, or else yawning. Only the children are flattering their noses against the window panes. Only the children know what they are looking for, said the little prince. They wasted their time over a rag doll, and it becomes very important to them, and if it's taken away from them, they cry. They're the lucky ones, said the postman. Chapter 23. Good day, said the little prince. Good day, said the merchant. The merchant was selling patent pill to quench thirst. You swallow one each week and you no longer feel the need to drink. Why are you selling those things? Asked the little prince. They're a great time saver, said the merchant. The experts have worked it out. You can save 53 minutes in every week. And what do I do with this 53 minutes? You do whatever you like. For my part, said the little prince to himself, if I had 53 minutes to spare, I would take my time walking slowly towards the nearest fountain of water. 24. Chapter 24. It was now the 8th day since my breakdown in the desert, and I listened to the story of the merchant while drinking the last drop of my water supply. Well, I said to the little prince, they're all very charming, this reminiscence of yours, but I have yet to mend my airplane. I have nothing left to drink, and I too should be happy if I could take my time walking slowly towards the nearest fountain of water. My friend, the fox, the little prince began saying. But my dear fellow, now it's too late for foxes. Why is that? Because we're about to die of thirst. He could not follow the seasoning, and replied, it is good to have a friend, even if you are about to die. I, for am very happy to have had a fox for a friend. He does not understand the danger, I said to myself. He has never been hungry or thirsty. A little sunshine is all that he needs. But he looked at me and read my thoughts. I'm thirsty too. Let's look for a well. I shrugged wearily. It is absurd to go looking well for a random in the immensity of the desert. Nevertheless, we set off. After we had walked along in silence for several hours, darkness fell and the stars began to light up. I noticed them as if in a dream since I was slightly feverish with thirst. The little prince's words were dancing in my head. So you do get thirsty, I asked him. But he did not reply. He merely said, water may also be good for my heart. I did not understand this, but said nothing. I knew better by now than to question him. He was tired. He sat down. I sat down next to him. Then after a silence, he spoke again. The stars are beautiful because of flower that cannot be seen. I replied, yes, that is so, and watched without seeing anything, the folds of sand beneath the moonlight. The desert is beautiful, he added, which was true. I have always loved the desert. You sit down on the sand dune. You see nothing, you hear nothing, yet all the time something is radiating through the silence. What makes the desert beautiful? Said the little prince. Is that submarines hiding a well? To my surprise, I suddenly understand for the first time this mysterious radiation of the sands. When I was a little boy, I lived in a very old house where, according to hearsay, a treasure was buried. Of course, nobody ever discovered it, nor perhaps they did even look for it, but it cast a spell over the whole house. My home was hiding a secret in the depths of his heart. Yes, I said to the little prince, whether it is the house or stars or desert, what makes their beauty invisible? I'm pleased, he said, that you agree with my thoughts. Since the little prince was now falling asleep, I lifted him in my arm instead of walking again. I felt deeply moved. I felt that I was carrying a fragile treasure. I even felt that nothing more fragile was to be found on this earth. In the moonlight I looked at his pale forehead, he closed his eyes, his locks of hair stirring in the wind, and said to myself, "What I see here is but a shell. What is important is invisible." His lips were parted in what seemed like a faint smile, and I said to myself again, "What affects me so strongly about the sleeping prince is in loyalty to a flower to imagine of a rose, which shines inside him and the flame of a lamp, even as he sleeps, and I felt him to be more fragile still. A lamp needs to be shielded with care. The merest puff of wind can blow it out." And walking along in this fashion, I came upon the well at daybreak.